Oh, wow, it's working. Okay, cool. We finally got it to work. It took me forever to get this live stream to work. I've tried to do it like twice. You guys know I usually come on at 150. Well, YouTube decided they just wanted to mess things up. So it took me a little bit longer to get on the live. So I hope everything's working for you guys. I hope there's not more than one stream going on out there and that you guys can see me, you guys can hear me, because YouTube is messing with stuff right now. I'm just like, damn. And guys, this is not a premiere. This is a live stream, so anything could happen. I could see all your stuff. I could talk to you guys. This isn't a premiere, so just letting you guys know. I'm talking about I skipped school for this. Girl, you should have went to school. What is wrong with you? I'm going to the Gmail now. I'm kind of like all over the place because I tried to get this to work 10 minutes ago and YouTube was like, no. So yeah, sorry if things are a little bit all over the place. I'm just going to get to the email, wait for some more people to funnel in and stuff. Because, yeah. Talking about shout out from Cali. Poor Najee, you look so frustrated. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking frustrated because I was like, great. But I'm trying to stop getting so worked up over things that I really like have no control over. But it takes time, right? All right, let me go all the way down. You said finals. Oh, I forgot it's finals. And then some of y'all are freaking skipping school. All right, I have a story ready. So, all right, guys, let me read some of your comments before we get started. It is 2 o'clock, so technically we should start. But I'm going to read some of your comments before I start with this story. Someone said, I finished 2 of my finals in under 5 minutes and got A's on both of them. Damn, that's called studying right there. Said from Dallas, Texas. What's up, Dallas? What's up, Houston? Najee, you should do a giveaway on wigs you don't want. I was thinking about it because I do need to get rid of some of these wigs because I genuinely don't wear all of them. So that's a possibility. If you guys want a worn wig, I'm one of those people. I wouldn't want to wear a wig somebody else wore, but if you guys want it, I guess. You're looking very American Horror Story Coven. That's the exact season I would want to be on. I'll be another, little voodoo witch or some shit. Like, Cape Town, South Africa, what's up? Little town of Statesboro. I think I've heard of that before. A warm wig. I said a worn wig, like somebody had worn it, okay? Said, damn, you make us feel bad for wanting free wigs. It's not that. You guys can have it if you want. It's just me personally, I feel weird wearing a wig that somebody else wore because, you got to put the lace on and I don't know. That's just me. All right, so we got a lot of people in, so I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the first story. Are you guys ready for the first story? Are you guys ready for the first story? Are you guys ready for the first story? You said you had a girl get mad at you for not posting her as your own curse one day. Okay, we finally got some yeses. All right. Okay, here we go. So this one is called Friends with Future Rapists. I feel like calling somebody a rapist is like a very serious allegation. So how could you say future unless you knew them when you were a kid? And then, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to just read what they got going on. And yeah, I guess we'll find out why they titled it that. All right. Yeah. Okay. They said, okay, so this is going to be a little lengthy, so grab some wine, Capri Sun for the youngins, aka me. Oh God. So I am Ejel. I'm a Gemini that was born on June 1st from the Bronx. Iconic, right? Let me introduce the character, and these are fake names. Okay, so there's the, oh my God, y'all. I'm just looking at this right now, and there are a lot of characters. I just feel like I'm gonna get lost in the sauce, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so there are guys consisting of Bender, who is a Caucasian who wants to be black, Quan, who is an, I'm not even gonna read what she just described him as, but that's kind of colorist, sis, what you said, and I'm not even gonna say it, but yeah, okay. Bless, like you really, you not only called him the N-word, but you call him a dark N-word. Like you, okay. And Sean, who is a player. And then for the girls, there's someone named Natasha, who's her Puerto Rican girlfriend, somebody named Kiana, and another girl named Anne. I don't know, y'all. I'm already about to log out of this fucking story because I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is going on here? Like, what is going on here? And I'm like not even trying to be like short or anything like that. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm about to skim this. Hold on. I'm about to skim this. And then crack it open. Okay. So basically, I just skimmed the story, and basically she's just talking about how some dude groped some girls or something. And the dudes groped the girls, and they told the dean. I don't know about rapist, but obviously they assaulted her or whatever. But yeah, I'm not going to read that story. And I'm seeing the response right now. A lot of people are not wanting to hear the story because the way you described your characters, like I didn't really go into depth, but I just skimmed it. And then the way how you talked about that boy who you call a dark skinned N-word, and you call, and she didn't even say N-word. Like she said, she didn't just call him a nigga. She called him like a form of a nigga that's very derogatory towards dark skinned people. And then how you portrayed him in the story, because I just skimmed it. I don't like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that one. All right, are you guys ready? No, she didn't use a hard ER. It's like another form of using the N-word that's like that has something to do with like being ghetto and ratchet and stuff, if that makes any sense. But anyway, are you guys ready for the next story? Because I'm ready to move the fuck on. I'm ready to move the fuck on. All right, are you guys ready? Are y'all ready? Yeah, okay, y'all are ready. Y'all are ready. Okay, so this one is titled, I Am Her Girlfriend and Her Maid of Honor. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's just start this. Hey, Naja. Okay, let me first start off by saying I love watching your videos and I've been a follower for a while. Thanks, boo. I wrote this a few months ago, but things have changed drastically since then. If you want me to give you a current update, please let me know in a video. I've been subscribed to you for a while now, and I consider myself an OG tribe member. You're such a funny person, and I love your personality. Thank you again. I had to get that out the way before you read me to the gods. Girl, I'm not going to read you for filth. I'm just going to tell you how it is. Like, I'm going to give you some blunt advice, and so will the tribe, because we love you and we want you to prosper and not be in no BS situation, okay? She said, some of the details in the story are changed because I don't want to jeopardize me or my girlfriend in any way. But without further ado, here's my story. My name is Shantae, and I'm 24 years old, and I'm a bisexual female. I live in New York City. So about 3 years ago, I met my girlfriend online, and we instantly hit it off. We live in the same city, only 30 minutes apart. We came into our relationship understanding that we were both attracted to the same sex. However, we also seen ourselves being married to men. So you're also married to a man. Oh, or do you mean like later on in life, you see yourself going down the aisle with a man and not a girl? Maybe that's what you meant by that. We both felt as if this attraction to the same sex would be temporary because of the fact that we couldn't see ourselves marrying the same sex. We both desired families with men, and we knew that somewhere down the line, we'd have to eventually separate. However, it's been 3 years and we're still together. Well, kind of. Okay, so about 7 months ago, we started having the separation talk. What's the point of getting in a relationship just knowing that at some point we're going to break up? Like, y'all probably shouldn't have gotten into a relationship in the first place. Like, you guys are like, okay, well, sooner or later, we're going to have to talk about the breakup. Like, that's kind of awkward. Like, I feel like you guys are like, you should have just dated a dude. Like, because at that point, you're just wasting your time. If you're not going to want to go the next steps with somebody or start a family with a woman, then why even be with her? Like, I don't know. Maybe some people get in relationships for different reasons, but I don't know. All of my Geminis out there, maybe it's not just me, but I'm not going to waste my fucking time getting into a relationship if I don't see a future with somebody. Like, I will happily be single. No cheating over here, bitch. I will happily be single if I do not see myself with this person for the long run. Point blank. So I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. But anyway, okay. So about 7 months ago, we started having the separation talk. My girlfriend had started dating this man that she met off of a dating site, and she was really attracted to him. He seemed to fit that perfect mold of a man that she'd been stating that she wanted. I didn't find it disrespectful because we've had this talk before and came to an understanding about us finding someone of the opposite sex. Confusing, I know, but we understand each other. Strangely enough, I was happy for her. See, I'm a strong believer in not blocking or holding someone back from what God had for them. And if this was what he had wanted for her, then I'm not the one to come in between that. Having said that, I approved of her talking to this man because it seemed that she found the perfect one. Everything that we stated that we wanted in life-wise was seeming to happen for her. This is where things got even more confusing. They started talking for a while and going on dates. One day, I finally got the opportunity to meet the guy she had been talking to, and he was really amazing. We instantly bonded, and we all became friends. This is so weird. This is on some she gotta have it shit. Have any of y'all ever, seen that movie? This is on some she's gotta have it shit. Because me, I don't see it, and I know everybody is different, but it's like me as a bisexual person, I could see myself walking down the aisle with either sex. I could see myself having kids with either sex. Like, so it just kind of, I don't know. And I'm not trying to judge nobody's sexuality or nothing like that, but I'm kind of getting, make out with a girl at a party vibes from y'all, because it's like, what the fuck was I about to say? Because like, it just doesn't make any sense how y'all are just so willing to, you get what I'm saying? Sorry, I got distracted because Daniel said something. You don't need anything on this card. I told you what I don't need on the card already. I don't need the videos with just me on it. That's it. All right, back to what I was saying. Hold on, because I just like got so lost. Hold on. Okay. A big, happy, confusing, and awkward love triangle. I failed to mention to you that the man doesn't know that me and my girlfriend were together 3 years and had been dating. I'm pretty sure he would want to know that. Like, what? He only thought we were friends, so I have to play as if I was her best friend. I forgot to mention that neither of our families know about our orientations. I know, a hot fucking mess. Basically what this, okay, now that makes sense. Because once you said 3 years, Then the whole I kiss girls at the party vibe flew out the window. You guys are in the fucking closet. That makes sense. Now it makes sense. You guys are in the fucking closet. That's why you're all on agreement of we have to marry men, because you guys are in the closet. You guys probably don't want to, I'm pretty sure y'all really don't care, and you're just trying to mask it up and be like, oh, it's just our preference. Like, no, you guys are in the closet. That's why you want to marry. That's why you have to marry a man. Like, yo, this is a hot ass mess. And I know you're in love with this girl because y'all were together for 3 fucking years. Like, that's a long time. Like, mm-mm. Moving right along, I started having the conversation about us taking that step back from being in a relationship to being friends. About a week after that conversation, the man whom my girlfriend had been talking to for several months proposed. Feeling happy and hurt, I congratulated them, and I told my girlfriend that we could no longer date because they had moved to a whole nother level. So we both agreed that this was the best thing to do. My girlfriend didn't really want to let me go, but I knew that was what I had to do. Recently, she asked me to be in the wedding alongside her as the maid of honor. Not only that, her fiance wants me to be a part of it too. We've all become really close, and it's like they don't want me to leave. The fiance looks at me like a sister now. Meanwhile, my ex-girlfriend still loves me and wants me to continue to be there for her, but I can't. Here's the real tea though, bitch. My ex-girlfriend and I live together. What should I do? Well, for one, you guys aren't going to be living together for long because, you know, they're about to get married. But I mean, what can you do? Honestly, I feel like dude deserves to know that y'all were in a relationship, because it's like, even though you guys are becoming close and stuff like that, you guys are still hiding stuff from him. Like, just tell him that you guys used to be in a relationship. To be honest, I doubt he'll care. And it really sucks, because it really just invalidates girl on girl relationships. But a lot of guys don't see that as a threat. It sucks because you could easily, you know, sweep old girl right back under you or whatever and confess your love to her and say fuck the wedding and y'all could run off happily ever after. But a lot of straight men do not see a girl on girl relationship as a threat to their relationship. Like, that's just my experience. So I feel like you should just tell him. Exactly. Like, how could you get married with such a big secret? Just tell him, be like, yo, this was my girlfriend. I'm pretty sure you guys have been together for 3 years. You probably are best friends, but you need to add that situation and say, hey, this is my best friend, but we were also in a relationship. Like, there's no point in keeping that from him. But honestly, if you're still in love with her, the only way that you two can move on, because I feel like you guys got a dead end in your relationship, is because both of you are still in the closet. The only way you two can move on in a relationship, live happily ever after, fuck old bro that wants to marry her or whatever, is if you come out the closet and you tell your family, then you guys can be open about your love and it won't be a thing. Because I really highly doubt that the reason you don't want to marry a woman is because you both have a traditional view of marriage. I really just think it's because you guys are in the closet. Like, that's what I feel like it is. Like, you guys are in the closet, and they're not lesbians, they're bisexual people. But I feel like because I've never met a bisexual person that's been like, oh, I'm only going to date I'm only going to marry the opposite sex. Like, I've never heard a bisexual person say that before. So I really think it's because you guys are in the closet. You feel kind of forced to go about this road, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I feel like if you still have feelings for her, you want to do something about it, you're going to have to come out the closet, and she's going to have to come out the closet as well. You don't want to out her because that could be damaging, but it's just like, I don't know. And she said that they're 24. So yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think that she should do? Somebody says society really be pushing heteronormatives. They really do. They really do. So it says, my boyfriend accepts me for being bi, but I stick with one person and I've been with my man for years now. I also think if you are into both, you need to decide what kind of relationship you want. Well, I'm with a guy now, and I feel like the most common misconception is that you have to choose. Like, it's like how people know that being gay or a lesbian is not a choice. It kind of makes me upset when people are like, oh, well, you're bi, just make a choice. of whether you want to stick with men or stick with women. And it's like, that's not fair how you guys are like, it's not a choice. Like, it's not a choice for us either. It's just the only choice I'm making is who I'm choosing to be in a relationship with, just like everybody else, if that makes any sense. Like, I just choose to be monogamous because a lot of stereotypes is that bisexual people are just whores and they want to fuck around and shit, you know? So somebody said, be honest, it'll set you free. 24 is old enough to come out and not really be affected by family, but it still does depend on the person. They have to tell their family or their man because it's not healthy. She said, I don't even know. I'm kind of like her when it comes to marrying only a guy, but I honestly don't like dudes like that. I don't know. I don't know how y'all could do it because I'm the type of person, whoever I'm in love with is who I'm in love with and who I'm marrying. I would refuse to block my blessing of happiness just because, you know, I fell in love with a woman and then, oh, but I can't marry her or move forward because she's not a man, even though I'm sexually attracted to both. Like, I don't get it. But to each his own. It's not even a woman versus a woman thing. It's a person versus a person thing. Exactly. You said, I really hope they get through this and end up happy in the end. Me too. Like, I would really like an update. And if you do send in an update, just put that in the subject that it's an update so that when I do it next week, I could see it. But all right, guys, are you guys ready to move on? This one's short. Let me know if you guys are ready to move on. Final verdict. Y'all need to tell somebody. And if you're not going to come out and if she's not ready to come out, then I don't really see the relationship moving forward, but we're all rooting for you guys. So yeah. All right, guys, let's go. This one doesn't have a title. It's just called Tribetea. It says, hi, I'm Michaela and I need some advice. I've been in love with this guy since my freshman year and I'm now a junior. I just officially ended us messing around because he's my ex and that's all we did. And it became really unhealthy, but I love him a lot and it just feels like I'm losing a part of me. I got so used to talking to Diego every day and always being with him, but he hit on a freshman who was my friend the day after we hung out and I still want him back. Okay, how old is Diego? Okay. And how old are you? Because you're a junior now. I don't know if you're a junior in college or a junior in high school. And Diego hit on a freshman. I'm hoping this college because Diego, that's some predatory shit, sir. Okay. And you still went back to him after he hit on another girl. And now I ended things for like the 100th time. And I just want this time to be final. But it really hurts and I don't know how to make it final because every time I say it's final, I let him back in. I'm sorry for rambling. I just need some tips. Thank you for your videos. Love you. Love you too, boo. I always say that the best way to get over somebody is to preoccupy yourself with somebody else. My rule of thumb, though, is to spend me time with myself, remind myself that I'm that bitch when it comes to breakups. Like, remind myself I'm that bitch and keep it pushing. But usually some people just only stay with trash people because they want attention. So that's why I said get somebody else to occupy yourself. You don't even have to be in a relationship with them. You know, just do some flirty shit, you know, back and forth. Maybe get on a dating app if you're in college, because I know if you're in high school, that's too young. But if you're a junior in college, get on a dating app or something. Just talk to some people, because I know that there are some people like me. I value alone time. I like being alone. I don't give a fuck. I could be alone all day. Like, I don't care. But I know there are some girls who, like, when they are alone, they'll be thinking about their ex and they're like, fuck, I want to hit him up. I want to do this. Go occupy yourself with somebody else. It's really easy. Like, the second you occupy yourself with somebody else who's telling you how great you are and blah, 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 or if you spend time by yourself and you remind yourself how great you are, self-love, exactly, you're going to forget all about old boy. So two different type of people will need two different type of things. I gave you both options. Me personally, yeah, exactly like you said, I'll just indulge in hobbies. I'll watch TV. I'll chill. Like, I don't really care. But I know there are some girls out there that distraction does help. So I'm just giving you both options. So let me see. What do you guys have to say? Someone says she's got to leave him alone and stick with it. Right. Join a social club or a project you can work on that makes you feel good and occupies your mind and time. Exactly. Go try to do things that you know he wouldn't even like to do and just that you like to do. It's hard to let go when you've been stuck on someone for such a long time because you create a life together in a sense. That's why I said you can either do you or get a distraction. She's only staying with him because she's insecure, so she needs to take time for herself to learn self-love. Probably true. Someone else said take some time to figure yourself out, hang out with some friends or family. That's another one too. Like when I did my breakup, I hung out with friends and family and just, you know, just said fuck it. Right. SMH. Everyone moves on differently. I'm still trying to heal. True. All right. I'm about to see another one. All right. Are you guys ready for another one? Are you guys ready to move on? I feel like the moral of the story is spend time by yourself, build some self-love, or if you're one of those people that have to be occupied by a human interaction, go and find a distraction and do you. All right. So this is another one that does not have a title. It's just called Tribe Tea. It says, hey, Naja, here's my tea, sis. It's a lot and kind of fucking funny. I'm pretty young. I'm 17 years old. I met this nurse and he's 26. This man 10 years older than you? What? You are going to jail. Period. You are going to jail. Period. Oh my God. I'll call him Justin for this story, but the way I met him was through my mom. LMAO. Sis, he is my mom's nurse. So basically one day I slid my number to him and we began to talk and we connected so much. We were so much alike and understood each other in every way. When I say we're the same person, sis, I mean we are the same person. No, y'all are not. He has been through way more things in life than you have, okay? He got 10 years on you. Y'all are not the same type of person, and if you are, that means he is very immature mentally, okay? No. So basically age never came up, but I'm not stupid. I know he's older, obviously, and he knows you're younger, obviously. That there's something wrong with sir. There is something wrong with sir. No. Oh my God. He has a whole ass career, but I didn't know his exact age. He looks like he's in his 20s. One day, age came up, and my family told me to lie and say I'm 19 to play it safe, but I didn't want to keep up with a lie. Why would your family tell you to lie to this man about your age? I'm confused. Like, are they trying to pimp you out and have you date him so y'all could get some money? Like, why would your family tell you to lie to him about your age? Right, I know you motherfucking lying is Zoe's voice. Like, what is going on? Okay, okay. But I didn't want to keep up with a lie, and if I ever got caught, it'll just be messy, so I told him my real age, and he told me he'd rather just wait for me to be 18, and I completely respected it. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. But after that incident, he continued flirting as if nothing changed. That's not what's up. No, that's not what's up. I thought you were going to be a good guy, Justin. Oh my God. No. So, you know, I flirted back. I ended up meeting another guy at school. We can call him Diego. Damn, there's a lot of Diegos in this tribe, T. I didn't really vibe with Diego, but I didn't realize it at first. Now I'm not one to talk to two guys at once. So I began to feel really fucking guilty. And I thought of just telling Justin that I'm fucking with Diego because he wants to wait anyway. But I was like, man, what the fuck? I've been talking to Justin for 4 months and Diego for 2 weeks. I'm like, LOL, like, what the fuck am I going to lose Justin to Diego for? So I was thinking and was really not liking Diego as much as I thought I did. I had seen Justin for the first time in 2 months this week, and it really made me remember about all these positive feels I had for him. So my question here is, how the fuck do I cut Diego off? Girl, one, when do you turn 18? Two, regardless, you need to cut Diego off because you're not into him. But I feel like you really need to like give some space to Justin because he is too old for you, and you gonna get him cased the fuck up, and your family's gonna get him cased the fuck up. Okay? I'm really a non-confrontational person. So when it comes to me cutting people off, I hold everything in and wait for the other person to cut me off. But the way Diego is moving on quickly and talking about feelings, I don't want to continue this and have him ask me to be his girlfriend, then having to explain everything. Naja, help. For one, Diego is not your boyfriend. So, I mean, shit, if you want to be friends with him, you guys can be friends. But it's not like he's asked you out and, you know, like, they're really, I don't know. Like, if you want to cut him off, just stop talking to him. I don't know what to tell you. Don't answer his text messages. Don't answer his phone calls. But I don't see the problem in being Diego's friend. Like, at least he's in your fucking age bracket. Like, you could be his friend. And then if the feelings thing gets brought up, just let him know, like, these feelings are not reciprocated. I just think you're a really cool friend. Like, that's not being confrontational. That's just being, you know, blunt. You don't have to be all, oh, I'm cutting you off because I don't have feelings for you. Just say, you know, I really don't feel that way about you, but I think you're a cool person and we should still hang out. But when it comes to Justin, girl, look, you need to wait until you're of a legal age. But even then, when you are of a legal age, it's like he is just so much older than you. And the fact that he's flirting with you at 17 and he's 26, that man older than me. Like, what are we doing? And even if a 26-year-old were dating me, there would still be a mental off. There would still not be a mental leveling going on, if that makes any sense. So I feel like you should just leave Justin alone. Wait until you get a little bit older because, you know, you might, once you get older, you might look back on this and be like, damn, I was really going to, like, say fuck my youth and go and be with this boy. So I would just wait. And it's, yeah. And then that's very unprofessional. He's going to your home to do a job and he's flirting with you and shit. And you're a high school kid. Like, what the fuck? All right. I'm about to read you guys' comments. What's going on? Someone said, Justin got to go ASAP. Hit him up in 5 years. Exactly. Like, you need to wait a little bit longer than when you turn 18. Somebody said you need to go to bed. He's a grown man, sis. Stop talking to him, plain and simple. He's a predator. Catching a Predator, starring Chris Hansen. Oh my God. Do I think 19 and 23 is a big age gap? Yes and no, because like that's what, a 4-year age gap. Me and my younger brother are a 4-year age gap, and I could never see myself dating somebody in his age bracket, like, at all. Like, you're still on some I just graduated high school shit, and I'm over here like a sophomore in college. Like, no, it's not gonna work. 19 and 23, no, that's not okay for Mister. Yeah, I don't see how that would work. Like, yeah, it's legal, but like mentally, I don't see how that would work. 26 too old for you, sis. When did this man graduate from high school? Well, she was in elementary, right? That's creepy. Here my ass was 20 last year trying to date older, and it was still a problem. Oldest I could go was 3 years older. I think the max should be 3 years. Yeah, I've only dated somebody 2 years older than me every time. I always date people like 2 years older than me. Let me see. 26 is too old for someone who's not 18 yet. Like, right, homie, you about to be scratching on 30. He's taking advantage of her, and she lacks parental figures, sick mother, and no mention of a dad. I'd peep that too. Let me see. I was 19 with my man, and he was 23. So for me, it worked. I'm trying to think. I had a 3-year age gap in a relationship before, and mentally we were off only because I was still worried about high school stuff, and he was like stressed out about having a job and trying to move out and stuff. Like, I just feel like on some people it'll work, but some people it's not gonna work. So yeah, everybody's basically just saying leave Justin alone, but she wants to know how to cut off Diego, but it's like he's not even your boyfriend. Like, you're not trying to break up with him. Just tell him you don't reciprocate the same feelings. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, just friend zone him. I mean, shit. Yeah, Diego's not the problem, but if you're not vibing with him, then don't string him along. All right, well, that's pretty much it. So, you guys, are you ready for another story? All right, we got people saying next. Yes, yes, yep. Okay, let's go. This one is just titled, I Need Some Relationship Advice. All right. Hey girl, I just want to start off by saying how much I fuck with you and I love your videos. Thank you, boo. One more thing I want to say about that last story with the age gap. I feel like once you get later in age gaps do not matter. Like if you're still a teenager and you're trying to date somebody in their 20s, that's when age gaps are like significant. But if you're like 22 dating a 26-year-old or 26-year-old dating a 31-year-old, like then I really don't think age gaps matters because you guys are both adults, like adults, if that makes any sense. But when you're 16 dating a 20-year-old or something like that, like then I'm like, okay, age gaps do matter because it's off. Like your maturity level and your life experience are going to be off. So I'm just going to end it on that because I know people that are in age gap relationships, but they're older and they're mature. So it can work. It just depends on how mature you are. Anyway, let's get back into this. I need some relationship advice, okay? Hey girl, I just want to start off by saying how much I fuck with you and love your videos. Thanks, sis. Also, I'd like to remain anonymous. So basically, I met my boyfriend almost 2 years ago this January, and we have been dating for almost a year and a half now. This man has been there for me when I had no one, no close friends. He became my everything all at once. Best friend, life partner, my family, everything. When we met, we were 16 and 18, and we are each other's first. We are in a serious committed relationship, but for over 6 months now, we've been having issues. First is that he hasn't had much time for me. I usually see him only once a week for a couple of hours since he is very busy with his job and family issues. I tell him I'm not a priority and he agrees and says he feels terrible, but he is struggling with his own issues and says that he has too much on his plate. It sounds to me like y'all might need to break up. This man just said you are not his first priority. He got shit going on. Like, maybe you guys should be together. Maybe you guys should take a break or I don't know. But it sounds to me like he doesn't need a relationship right now. He got shit going on. Like that man said, you are not his first priority. Like straight up like that. Like he agreed with you. Oh my God. That's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. We are currently on a break. Okay. For him to get all of his problems situated since he says I've helped him enough. But for this, he needs to do this on his own, which breaks my heart. The second issue is we haven't experienced anything besides each other. No one-night stands, no random hookups since we started dating so young and have only been with each other. We are really planning our future, so this is where the problem begins. Since we are very open and honest with each other, he says that everyone around him gets in his head and makes him think how we're still so young. And he says he wants to experience life more, since we don't know what it's like to be in our 20s and single stage. Honestly, that happens with a lot of high school sweetheart situations where it's like in high school is cute. But then once you hit college and you hit the real world, then it's like, damn, I've been with this person for 4 years. And now I am a 20-year-old and, my friends are hitting the bars and they're, having hookups and stuff like that. And it's just like, you didn't really get to experience being young because you're trying to act married at 18, 19 years old. Like, you get what I'm saying? And just the fact that people are getting in his head, I already see where this is about to go. He probably gonna end up cheating on you, bruh. He's probably gonna cheat on you. For me, I don't think it's worth breaking up to mess around with other people. I could never imagine wanting to be with anyone else but him. It's so funny how girls operate that way, but like dudes do not give a fuck. Like you be like, okay, let's take a break so we can go fuck other people. Dudes would be like, all right, bet. The girl will be like, oh no, I don't want no eggplant emoji inside of me. That's not you. Like Well, in my case, it's like completely like opposite. I'm not the type of person to fuck around with my boyfriend, but like Daniel is just very like, look, like, because we've talked about like if we were to get married, would we ever go to like swinger parties or stuff like that? Because I'm crazy, okay? But he's just like, no, I wouldn't want to share you with anybody. Like, I wouldn't want to do this. I wouldn't want to do that. So I'm not going to say all guys. I'm not going to put them all in a, you know, a bunch, but the average dude will be so down for it. And then the average chick will be like, no, thank you. Like, no, thank you. Okay, let me see. And that's another thing. She's probably emotionally attached because he was her first. That's another thing too. All right, let me see. Okay, for him, he says that he knows I'm the love of his life and that I'm perfect for him, but he admits sometimes he thinks with his dick and not his head or heart. He hasn't cheated on me and says he doesn't want to hurt me, and karma's a bitch, so we almost broke up just to take some time off from each other and planned on still updating each other on our lives, and maybe in a couple months, a year, or when we're ready, if we are, get back together since we do want to end up with each other. But I convinced him to just make it a break for now. See, that's what you should have done. That's what you should have done, because honestly, it sounds to me like he knows if you're the one, maybe later on the line, you guys will come back to each other. But for all you know, you guys aren't meant for each other. Another man might come in your life, sweep you off your feet. You guys might do your own thing, and then you could be the one that got away for him. Like, I really do feel like you guys need to break up and be single adults, because it just sounds to me he doesn't appreciate you. He says you're not a priority. You guys aren't on the same page. Exactly. Someone said you are not on the same page. You will get hurt. Just break up with him. Just break up with him. So you said, I convinced him to just make it a break for now, and if things still aren't going good, to break up and see how it goes. He says he's confused and knows he wants to be with me, but at the same time says catching a cold. Like, he's like, oh my God, I love you so much, but I just don't want to magically cheat on you. Like, what if I go outside one day and then I just get bit by the cheater mosquito and I stick my dick in somebody? Like, that's why, like, what? Like, bro, like, it's a conscious decision to cheat on somebody, bro. Like, why is he talking about it like that? Like, he wants his cake and eat it too. Like, what the fuck? The cheater mosquito, right? You gonna go outside and get bit by the damn cheater mosquito and magically just get some cheater blood in you and you go out. Like, what the fuck? Okay. I have been crying through all of this and don't really know what to think of it. I also told him I wouldn't want to get back together with him after he's had sex with other girls. He is the best boyfriend I could ever ask for. Really, bitch? You need to get out. You need to get out the house. Like, because if this is the best boyfriend you could ask for, somebody who's openly talking to you about, oh my God, but what if I cheat, who's probably 10 times out of 10 already cheated on you, and told you you're not his number one priority. And then it's real funny how he doesn't have time for you because he works so much and he has all these family issues, but this nigga got time to go out and go see other bitches. You see how that doesn't make any sense? Do y'all see how that makes zero sense? So you got the time to go out and pursue other bitches and be a young bachelor, be a young stud, but you don't got no time to hang out with the girl you got. That's what doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me. So think about that. Let that linger. I really feel like he already cheated on you. I really feel like he's already cheated on you before. He is the best boyfriend I could ever ask for, and I know he loves me, which is why I want him to realize that a couple nights of fun aren't worth ruining years of true love and a real relationship. What do you think is best for us? I would really appreciate it if you got back to me. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants to do. You need to find yourself, because it sounds to me at the beginning of this email, what did you say? What did you say? You said he was there for me when I had no one. I have no close friends. He became my everything all at once. My best friend, life partner, my family, everything. That is toxic. I know some people might think, oh my God, that's the dream. But that is toxic. What that just told me is that you have zero personal identity. You do not know what to do without this person. That's way too dependent. It's toxic. You need to leave him alone and find yourself. Find yourself. You need to figure out what you like to do, what you want to do. Like, this is not a good situation. You need to go you need to let him go. Fuck a break. If he's telling you, and that's one thing girls need to like figure this shit out. Cause I don't understand why girls do this shit. And this is really why I don't really like get into serious relationships with women. But it's like, y'all do this thing where I can tell you straight up, I do not want to be in a relationship with you. This is strictly fun. I don't want to be in a relationship with you for whatever fucking reason. Some of y'all girls will hear me say that and then be like, oh, well, you say you don't want to be in a relationship with me, but I'm gonna do this and that for you. And then that's going to make you want to be with me. And then at the end of the day, when I'm still like, I don't want to be with you, you're sitting over here crying and confused because I'm not your girlfriend. That's what you're doing right here. This man is telling you, I want to go and have fun. I don't want to do this. I love you, but I need to go. And you're over here like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but let's just take a break. Like, that's not what he's telling you what he's going to do. And you're over here crying and getting hurt because he's doing exactly what the fuck he said he was going to do. Girl, if you don't leave that boy alone, save yourself some stress. You don't got no kids with him. You don't got no kids. Leave him the fuck alone. Leave him alone. I'm about to read some of these comments. Someone said, believe him. He is showing you who he is. Believe him. Exactly. They're young. He is being honest with her. Exactly. He is telling you what the fuck he want to do. It's almost 2019. Move on. Leave him in 2018. Hell yes. Someone said it sounds like Tyler on Teen Mom. Oh my God. Somebody said you can't change him and you cannot change his mind. Right. She got no kids, no joint bank account. Leave while it's easy. The more you try to control people, the more you hurt yourself. Exactly. Right. And that's another thing. You're so young. Go live a little. Fuck it. That doesn't mean go have sex with strangers. Just go hang out with the girls. Like, fuck that. That's her only relationship. Of course, that's the best thing she's ever had. That part. Someone says the old me feels attacked with this drag. Girl, we all been there. I used to be the same way. If someone tells you who they are, believe them in my Medea voice. Right. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? She needs to rebuild her self-esteem, definitely. All right. So basically, moral of the advice, leave him, let him do him. You can't make him do what you want him to do. He's probably already cheating on you. It's just his guilt is eating him up inside. So that's why he came up to your ass on some, hey, maybe we should go do our thing. He's probably already cheating on you. He's telling you that he's not happy. And he's lying to you, talking about you're not his priority because he don't got time when he's about to go make some time to go talk to some other bitches. Girl, leave him alone. That is the final. Leave him alone. Let him go. Let him go. And when you do let him go, do not give him none of your biscuit. Don't give him none of your biscuit. When you let him go, don't give him parts of you. Cut that shit. Don't give him sex. Don't give him none of that. Because that'll just, that's when he's getting his cake and eating it too. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay? If you are not ready to have sex with another person, don't. Just chill. Just chill. Hang with your girlfriends. Just chill. Just cut it off. Just cut it off. You could be friends because he's been there for you, but no sex, no relationship. Cut it. All right, y'all. On to the next. Are we ready? Are we ready for the next story? This is going to be the last story. Are you ready? Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it is good. Here, let me find one. Okay. We have another relationship advice one. Here we go. To the Banks Cap. Next case. Let's go. All right. This one is called relationship advice. Hey girl, please don't use my name if you put this in your video. I won't. Guys, as long as you don't put your name in the email, I won't put your name in the video. All right. I was contemplating sending in a tribe tea for a while, but I finally got enough confidence to type this email. This story doesn't have that much tea. I just need some serious advice. To make a long story short, I was in a relationship in high school but ended it when I got to college. I then turned around and jumped into another relationship my freshman year of college with a boy named Chris. Now it's my senior year and we're still together. We spend every day together. We study, eat, sleep, and are pretty much inseparable. Sometimes I feel like this is the guy I want to spend the rest of my life with because he is absolutely my best friend, but other times I have doubts. When we fight, it gets so bad. Crying, screaming matches, and manhandling each other. So is manhandling just like a fluff term for saying y'all put y'all hands on each other? Because that's not cool. Like manhandling. So basically y'all be putting y'all hands on each other. Like, let's just be blunt. That's what y'all do. Y'all put your hands on each other. There ain't no fucking manhandling. Right. That's fucking abuse. That's not manhandling. The fuck? Don't put your hands on nobody. He should not be putting his hands on you. You shouldn't be putting your hands on him. Nah. We can take each other out of character so quickly because we know how to push each other to our breaking points. When we go through rough patches, it affects me emotionally, physically, and mentally. I even got a 1.0 GPA one semester because of how bad our fighting got. Damn, how you let this nigga get to you like that? Your GPA's at 1.0? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I tried to break it off with him at one point because I wasn't happy, but he told me that I was giving up on him and taking the easy way out. What? Is this relationship toxic? Yes. I never thought I'd find someone who treats me as well as he does. How is he treating you well? He's fucking with you. He's fucking with your grades, which affects your future money. You pay for college. He's fucking with your money already. My bad. He's fucking with you mentally, physically, emotionally, putting his hands on you. I don't even care if he just grabbing you or if he pushed you. Like, that's abusive. That's not cool. Nobody should be putting their hands on nobody. Definitely toxic. Definitely toxic. You don't think that people in toxic relationships have good moments? What the fuck do you think the abuser reminds the victim of to keep them to stay? The good moments. That nigga manipulative. I know that our love for each other is so strong. I never have to worry about cheating or anything stupid. It's just that we get so heated with each other over petty things. When I try talking about our problems, he never... Where'd it go? He never self-reflects. He likes to just pretend nothing happened and moved on. I don't know if I should just move on or continue with the relationship as we both learn to mature. But I also feel like I don't know who I am without him being in the picture. Please help me. Thanks, girl. Love you lots. What y'all need to stop treating a relationship like a new identity. Like, how do y'all lose your identity when you get into a relationship? Like, y'all need to stop doing this. Like, whenever you get into a relationship, it should be 1 + 1. It should not just be 2. Like, you get what I'm saying? It should be 1 + 1. Okay, this is a relationship. It should not be this. It should not be like that. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I would leave him alone. You're about to get out of college. You're about to go in your field. Fuck him. If he's as cool as you say he is, y'all could be friends, but it's too toxic. It's too toxic. And I know when some people are young and they're in young relationships, they do dumb shit. Like I told you guys, I made a story time. When I was in college, I was in a relationship similar to that. Like, pushing me and, you know, knocking earrings out my ear and shit like that. Like, it's just not, that's that young relationship shit. It's toxic. Most likely not going to last. Like, that's just a sign of disrespect. It's only going to get worse. Like, I would just leave. Because, of course, there's going to be good parts. It's a relationship. But I really feel like you should leave it alone. Leave, go pursue your career. And just dip. Just like how when you were in high school, you had a high school relationship. That chapter ended. Now it's time to go to college and you got another relationship. That just might what you have to do in the real world. Cut that off and like start something in the real world. Get a man that'll provide for you. Will know how to communicate like an adult when there's a problem and not put his hands on you or yell at you or make you feel insignificant or fuck with your work or your money. No, go and either just be single and relearn yourself, because the end of that email said you don't even know who you are type shit. Go figure out what you like to do. Go figure out some more interests. Take some time by yourself. Maybe even spend some time with family. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. I'm going to read some of you guys' comments. What do you have to say? Someone said, he's not worth it. Someone said, let it go and leave. It'll only get worse and more abuse emotionally, mentally. It's a sign of true colors. Exactly. She said, I had a dude threaten her life and she's still with him. Oh, cut him off, please. She said earlier that they study together. Bitch, you got a 1.0. What the hell you studying? That's what I'm saying. So, like, can you only do well in academics when he's there? Like, I feel like there is too much depending on this boy. Like, and I saw the picture of you. You are a very pretty girl. Fuck him. Fuck him. You're very pretty. You're intelligent. You're college educated. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. That relationship messy with her bag, present and future, right? Sound like he's starting to show his true colors and has no intention of changing them, right? Because you even said he's not a very self-reflective person. So I don't see him changing anytime soon. Right. Somebody, Sunny was like, this tribe tea is a dump him fest. Right, ladies? Dump him. Dump him. Life is too short to be settling for these fuckboys. Like, it really is. Just be single. Being single is so fun. Whenever I break up with somebody and I'm single, it's so fun. And, like, I don't know if it's just a Gemini thing, but I do not settle down unless I see, like, legit potential. Like, I don't do the whole cheating thing. I know that y'all saw a lot of people think Geminoids Geminis like to cheat and that we're disloyal and shit. No, it's just we won't even waste our time, bro. Like, if I want to go out and do me, I'm about to do me. I'm not going to tie myself down. Like, go and have fun. Like, fuck, the relationships aren't all what they crack out to be. They're really not. They're really not. Daniel's cool. Daniel just went to work. He's cool. It said, yes, people do glamorize abuse. They really do. They really do. Leave him, sis. It's not worth it. It's messing with you and your life. Cut him off. You're losing yourself, and embrace your queenliness, right? Someone said, thank you, next him, right? I think they both need to mature. Maybe their paths will cross again when they are both in a better place and can be mature about those things instead of fighting and just communicating better, right? Maybe as friends, but I don't think y'all should date because it seems like y'all aren't compatible. Find out who you are on your own. Exactly. Someone said, I wish the Gemini I knew was like that. He wouldn't leave me alone when I told him I didn't want him. Male Geminis are different. Daniel was the same way when we first started dating because I refused to accept the fact that, like, he was my boyfriend and I was his girlfriend. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really want to get tied down for real unless it's worth it. And when we first started dating, things weren't perfect. So I wouldn't really claim him as my boyfriend. And he would always do this thing where he'd be like, oh, so you don't want to fuck with me anymore? You don't want to fuck with me anymore? And I'd be like, bro, like, I don't know. Like, goddamn, like, male Geminis are different. Like, if they really want you and they see potential in you, they'll pursue the fuck out of you. Someone said, you can't be in a relationship if you don't know who you are. Exactly. That's very true. Someone said, no Diegos in 2019. Right. Because all these Diegos in these stories, no Diegos 2019. Someone said, I need a whole video on male Geminis. Y'all, I got you. I got you. As a female Gemini, me and Daniel both have the same moon sign too. Like, yo, I could break that shit down for you. Like, I could read him like a damn book. I can do that for you. Someone said, yep, I was in a 6-year relationship just like that. Then we moved in together and he started to beat me. I put his ass in jail. Yes. Put him in jail. Yes. Someone said, you need to leave. You don't need to change. It only gets worse. Yes. Yes, yes. Put him in jail, period. Like, I don't care if it's manhandling. Call the police. Get his ass locked the fuck up. Yeah, guys, we only have 2 minutes left until the live is over. So whatever you guys have to say it now, because I got to go take this dog out and edit this vlog. I hope you guys like my girl talk vlog I did yesterday. I hear you, baby. I'm coming. I know. She's like, Mom, if you don't get the fuck off of this computer and get me. Oh, thanks. Everybody's like, I love your Vlogmas. Thanks. Love the positive body talk. You already know. We got to come in positive. Can you do a video on puppy care for first time puppy advice? Yeah, sure. I don't see why not. Someone said, I love you, Miss Wayne. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, guys. Well, I'm about to go because my dog is about to freak the fuck out. Again, if you guys want your stories in this video, make sure that you email me in the email in the description below. Make sure you're emailing my advice email and not the business email because those get lost in the sauce. Make sure you send it to the right place. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do a story time tomorrow. So stay tuned because it's really juicy. We're doing a story time tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.